Alright guys, so I'm about to tell you what's gonna happen right now. Let me lock my door. I was actually just driving to go do a narrated Philadelphia hood tour, and I was driving under the L. I'm right now on Roar. What's this? Roar, and is this Indiana? I'm on Roar, Indiana. I was under the L, right? And I had just saw that there was mad people out. There was mad people. I know I usually take y'all through tours of this area, and if it's like the winter or if it's early, it's usually like quiet. There's not a lot of activity, but there's a lot of activity out today. So rather than going and doing that tour, which I will continue right after I do this little walkthrough, I'm gonna spend like 10-15 minutes walking under here just to show you guys what's popping off, so y'all could take a look at Kensington while it's a little active. I don't know if there's like a ministry out there doing some cleanup, and there might even be a bunch of other stuff going on. Enough of me talking. We're on E and Indiana Street. Boom. E and Indiana Street. I'm gonna just walk through this park. This is McPherson Square. About to walk through McPherson Square. Try to get y'all up close. There's police over there. I don't even know why police over there. Can y'all see the police? See them over there? There's somebody driving through the park. Oh snap, somebody driving through the park. I don't know if it's because the police are, yo, we just caught this little Toyota Corolla on what, Dubs? Only in Philly. Yo, only in Philly. You sit there and you block traffic, people gonna use a park to exit. Papi. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Whipped out the camera in the nick of timing. All right, so let's see what all this commotion is about. Check out the squirrel. What's up, squirrel? All right, I see a family over here with a bunch of kids, so I don't know exactly what's happening. All right, they're eating food over there. They're eating pretzels. So I don't know if they're giving out like pretzels or something over here for the people who hang out in the park. This is a park where a lot of drug activity goes down. Sadly enough to say, that library right there used to be active. I don't know how much it's active in 2020, but let's take a walk through here so y'all can see the mess over here on the grass. All right, so it looks like they're giving away, yeah, food, lunches, probably giving away clothes. Look like we got volunteers. Oh snap, we got music. Ah, we don't want to do music. We never want to do music. It's cool. If I have to take a copyright strike for this, hopefully I don't get a strike, but if they got to take the copyrights from it because I don't own the music, it's okay. It's not about me. It's about what's happening out here. Oh, they praying for her, y'all. They praying for her, y'all. Can you feel it through the screen? That's powerful, yo. It's powerful. A lot of the time, people just need help. You know what I mean? All right, right now we're on the 3000 block of F Street. This is F and Kensington Avenue. This is how the front of McPherson Square is looking today. It's a lot of activity out here. This quick stop, about a year ago, they were selling donuts, and people who ate the donuts contracted hepatitis, I believe hepatitis C. So they had to do back tracing and see how many people ate those donuts so they can let them know that they could potentially have hepatitis. That's sad, right? Check this out, right? So you got all the activity that usually goes on right here, which is drug related. But then bam, right here, you got a sign that's like empowering the people. Crazy, right? All right, let's walk under here and see what else is going on, because I saw something else going on over here. Let's take a little quick walk through right here. Just want y'all to see this joint right here. Yeah, so this was completely unintentional. I didn't have this planned. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I try my best at the end of the day to be polite to people, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, these are all human beings, all overcoming their own trials and tribulations. They're going through their own problems, their own internal demons, so you can't treat them any different. For me, I see a bunch of children, you know? Just children that went through a lot of dysfunctional situations. Beep, beep. Dodging and weaving, dodging and weaving. Look at that right there. I think somebody passed away right there. It's a memorial. Yeah, you will be missed. That sucks. This used to be a thrift store back in the day.
I see you. Put it in a bag.
Can I ask you to not videotape, please?
Well, public. This is the public.
Hey, sign right here. Sign up here.
Yeah, so as you heard, they didn't really want me capturing footage, but we out in the public. Unfortunately, that's how it works. When you're in the public, you know, I mean, you can take some people's privacy into consideration. However, just for documentation purposes, I'm hoping all those people that we saw today, we could look back in the future, or they can look back at this footage and they can be at a better stage in their life. I just want to show you guys a different side that you don't normally see up close. I would have got even closer. Like, I'm real raw and gritty with it. I just don't want to, like, again, make anybody feel uncomfortable. So I had to try to, like, show you guys enough footage without really invading people's space, you know what I mean?
How much was the bag was out there?
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk right by the park again. I'm gonna get back in the whip. I'll see what type of footage I can get before we get back in the whip. And then I'm gonna go continue with my tour that I was gonna do, my little narrated hood tour. Just so that you get that out the way. I've been trying my best just to stay ahead of the game when it came to the hood tours. We're on Roof and Orleans. 3000 block of Roof Street. I'm gonna flip the camera again. We just pretty much went around the block. It's messed up, guys. That's messed up, man. We need to uplift this community. We need to uplift this. Time for a change. It's time for a change. This ain't the old Kensington that we remember. This ain't the old Kensington that I remember when I was growing up. It's like a third world country. It's like a third world country out here, guys. Look at this. It's a shame. And it's powerful right now because the energy is in the air. I'm getting chills. The energy that I feel. To know that I came from this same environment. I came from this same background. It's powerful, guys. Hey, yo, guys, they're doing prayers across the street. They're doing prayers. They got a whole circle of people over there praying. Yeah, that's sad, guys. Yo, what's up, Papo? Yeah, it's messed up. The dude I just said, what's up, Papo, too? He was shooting up. He had a needle in his hand. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. It's like a bone-chilling chill that goes down my spine with goosebumps because it's almost like we're committing genocide on our own community. Slowly, through substance abuse, we're taking out our own culture, our own population. And 99% of the time, it's for financial gain, for financial profit. It's a shame, right? Because you got people over there trying to get cleaned up, but then you got people over here shooting up right now as we speak. Yo, bro, your butt crack out. He over there dipping, and his whole rear end is hanging out. Yeah, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. When do you guys estimate change for this neighborhood? Honestly, I project maybe within the next 5 to 10 years, this neighborhood will begin to clean up. Believe it or not, whether you guys want to acknowledge that that's going to happen, it will happen. Look at the city. You see the city? That's the Philadelphia skyline. I don't know if you guys can actually see it in the mist. That's the Philadelphia skyline. That's the view from McPherson Park right here. For the final shot right here, I'm just gonna walk by these police and see what's happening. What is the unit out here for? Oh, they did a towing service. Oh, that was a car accident. Oh, that's the situation. That car over there is being towed. This John right here got hit. Damn, somebody got mangled. And I guess the law over here is writing the police report. Wow, that's crazy, right? Yeah, guys, so as you saw today, sometimes walking around with a camera may not be the easiest thing to do, but I will be bringing a walking series to this channel. I'm gonna start narrating my videos. To my knowledge, you guys really enjoy me narrating them. So I'm gonna be narrating them, walking around with a gimbal. You can only imagine how complicated that's gonna be because a lot of the times when you walk through hoods like this, you get a lot of people who tense up, who question why do you have a camera, why you're recording, etc., etc. But I'm all up for it, you know? And I do understand privacy. And with the exception of a few people, if people genuinely request to be blurred out, I don't have a problem with doing that. But 9 times out of 10, nobody cares. Nobody's gonna be focusing on anybody in specific from the video. Maybe if there's a family member watching, they may or may not see a cousin out there, or an aunt, or a father, or mother. That's not my intentions. My intention is to document my city in its purest form, in its raw essence, from the eyes of a resident. Not any resident, a lifelong resident. That's the difference when you watch my videos. I walked these streets when I was a kid, and I'm still walking them when I'm an adult. So this is the little walkthrough of the event that they were holding on Kensington in Indiana, y'all. Hit that subscribe button, comment below. It'll really help the engagement and help the video grow. Have a great day, guys. Be safe.